I got a phone call from my ex-boyfriend that he just killed his whole family.
I'm serious. I'm not crazy. And you could go to the address and verify. The address is 3719 Mac Court. But I want you to handcuff me first.
Well, I tried to kill my sister's whole family, but two of them got lucky and lived.
911 call operators are constantly vetting new emergencies, working out if they're hoaxes and what services need to be deployed. In these 6 cases, you'll see what happens when a shocking 911 call leads to horrifying discovery. State Trooper. Our first case begins on the 1st of March 2025. Police were called about a fatal accident that had occurred during a traffic collision. They soon learned that the woman responsible is a state trooper, making this investigation that much more difficult as they're about to arrest one of their own. First, you'll hear the call in question where the first responder calls in this accident herself before seeing the police's reaction.
911, emergency. Hello, ma'am, can you hear me now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. Are you at Village Parkway in SR 240?
Yes.
Are you injured at all?
No.
Okay. And it said you were in a Kia, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Did you hit a motorcycle?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Do you see if the person's injured or breathing?
I think everybody's okay. Let me get on and check. No, there's definitely somebody injured. Possibly fatality. I'm gonna go check. Yeah.
Let me know if they're breathing.
Yeah, we have no pulse on I believe a pedestrian. I can. Yes, I'm a first responder.
You are a first responder?
Yes, I am.
If you want to start CPR, we can definitely get that going.
Okay, I'm gonna start CPR.
Okay.
The cops speak with the suspect, who gives a sense of how they hit the motorcycle. It seems as if this happened due to a misjudgment and not initially due to drinking or narcotics. However, they refuse to go through all the sobriety tests.
Hello.
How's it going? Do you want to talk over here real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm Steve. I'm with the traffic unit. So, just I know this is probably uncomfortable, but we're just gonna, treat this like as if it was anything else. And we want to figure out what was going on. Just just in order to rule anything out.
Yeah.
Like obviously, it's just as important to rule everything out as it is to confirm everything. So, I'm just getting here. So I know you already answered some questions from the other guys, but generally, what happened? And
so I went and picked up a Domino's pizza.
Okay.
I was turning left from here. I live right over there on Wild Canyon Way.
Okay.
I saw what I thought was a car with one headlight out.
Okay.
Right just past where the reflective sign is, that white one.
Okay, sure.
And so I was already slowing in the turn lane and saw him there, and I was like, I got enough time.
Okay.
I turned, and as soon as I turned, just felt the boom.
Okay. So as you're turning, you thought he was further away?
No, he was definitely past that reflective sign when I saw him.
Okay.
And then, like I say, I thought it was a car with a headlight out. Didn't realize it was a motorcycle. I didn't realize the rate of speed they were going at.
So did you think he was going pretty quick?
Yes.
Okay.
Because from that reflective sign, it's kind of, I live here, so
sure.
That's always my general rule. If they're past that sign, then you got plenty of time if you're already slowing to turn in.
Gotcha. And so based on making this turn and numerous times that you know how to judge that distance.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, good to go. Okay. All right. You're probably aware we're just gonna run this like normal. So I'm just gonna run you through some voluntary field sobriety tests if you're willing to. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do any.
Okay. All right. What about the PBT? You willing to do a voluntary PBT?
I don't want to do any tests based on the circumstances.
Understood. What about? Obviously, you just gave me a verbal statement. Are you willing to write down a statement on paper?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me go grab a statement form. And I'll let you fill that out, and then I know you want to get out of here, so we'll do that. That way we just kind of lock everything in for today. So
sounds good.
All right, just give me a few minutes here.
Yeah, no worries.
Yep. Here is the statement forms. Once I got here, you're probably going to need a clipboard or something, aren't you?
First, my own pen.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I'll just write on the hood, if that's okay.
I'll have you stay away from the vehicle just to keep that. But let me let me grab you a clipboard. That's my bad. Okay.
Thank you.
Any questions for me at this point?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. I'll just be over here, so just flag me down once you're done with that.
Sounds good.
The state trooper goes through their story again, and it all seems to check out. It's consistent with what she previously said, and the cops are offering her plenty of chances. However, it seems perhaps the woman did have a glass of wine.
But I don't know how fast you were going or what, but it definitely wasn't like I was trying to squeak in at all. Like there was plenty of room.
You thought you had plenty of time, not that you had to gun it or anything?
No, not at all. I was slowing here, and then maybe like 20 miles an hour when I made the turn.
Okay, so you slowed down to 20 and then...
Oh, yeah, because I go left here, so it's... And you gotta stop the lights, or at this time, I don't want to stop, but at least a rolling slow down, I mean, you're not gonna make that hard turn.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, I'll be honest with you. I would love to rule out impairment, but without the fields, it is hard to rule that out. Obviously, it's voluntary. I won't ask you again, but there may always be that question down the road.
I just rather not.
Okay.
Yeah. I know how it goes too. So.
Yeah. What do you mean? You know how it goes?
Even if there's like a little, if I had a glass of wine earlier or something like that, I just don't want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, I definitely don't feel impaired. I don't feel like there was impairment as an issue. I.
Did you have a glass of wine earlier?
Not gonna answer it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You just mentioned like if.
So if I would have or had but.
So his bike kind of got pushed in front of your car, but was he still on the roadway? Is that kind of what happened?
Yeah. So he was right about where almost where the car was standing there. He was maybe just a little bit to the north of him.
Okay. To the north of him.
Just like literally like a body space. There's probably blood there.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I got out immediately, and there was a few people that stopped. I think the car that was behind him had stopped and started CPR, and everybody was standing around and asked if I need gloves or something. I was like, sorry, I'm necessary right now. I'm just trying to...
Okay, and and obviously you were the only one in the car.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have people at home, or you just...
Yeah.
Okay.
My husband's at home.
Okay.
I just went to go get the pizza.
Okay. I'm just gonna we're just kind of in a holding pattern right now, so I'll talk to my partners over there, and we'll kind of figure out how we're gonna what's next. Just give me a couple minutes.
The cops confer with one another, and they believe that perhaps she really is drunk. They decide to cuff the state trooper, who's now offering to complete a breathalyzer test.
Do you want to grab the furrow?
No. I think she has something on board.
Do you really?
Yeah. Yeah. So
is there?
We have to.
Is there going to be enough to get a search warrant?
So yeah, I'll write it. I mean, unless you want.
What changed?
So I was just studying her. She got a couple misspelled words on here.
Okay.
She wrote sigh, and she said 100 feet. Sorry, I'm going a little fast. She estimated the distance between the guy on the motorcycle and her to be 100 feet, which that's way more than 100. That's 500 feet. She said she was almost through her turn when clearly she was at the very beginning of her turn. Her eyes are a little bit glassy, a little bit.
What those lights be?
But could be, but we got to err on the side of caution.
Okay.
I do not have a great sense of smell, but I think I smelled a little bit of odor of alcohol, enough for me to say. And then I told her, I'm like, hey, we just want to rule out impairment. And by you not doing it, I'm like, I'm not going to ask you again, but I'm like, we can't rule it out. And she's like, yeah, well, if I would have had a glass of wine earlier, I know how this goes. And I said, did you have a glass of wine earlier? And she said, I'm not going to answer that. So
okay.
I think with everything, we have to. I mean, I will write the search warrant. But yeah, I'm still recording. I'm still recording. I would have loved to have ruled it out. I will mute. Yes. All right. So, like I said, we were really trying to rule alcohol out. I'm not convinced that alcohol wasn't a factor. So right now you are under arrest. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and put your hand behind your back. So we will be doing a search warrant for blood. Okay. That way there will be no questions. Okay. Do you have anything in your pockets or anything?
Yeah, nothing dangerous.
Okay. Go ahead and face the car for me.
I can do the breath test if you don't need to.
Well, at this point, I think we'll just probably do the search warrant.
Okay.
At the station, the cops are waiting for someone to come in and carry out an official test. The blood examination should be able to confirm the consumption of alcohol.
The lab come in, yeah?
I called as soon as you guys locked the door.
Okay, just want to make sure.
The nurse is called.
Gotcha. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay. Clearly busy. That's okay. Just want to make sure they're aware. Can't imagine there's that many other people who need their blood drawn right now. It was before 8. 7:40. It's a long time. I don't want to. Yeah, if you could.
Yep.
Like, we've been waiting for a while.
Nope.
This is a fatality crash.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say I called.
Yeah.
I called, she's called. Like,
Okay.
No, it doesn't take this long, so I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah. Appreciate it.
Somebody already chauffeur you guys?
Nope, we're waiting.
Do you have the warrant?
I do.
Can you have the tubes?
I do. You want me to hand?
Well, I'll just make sure
Okay.
the white powder's in there. Is there anything else that you wanted on there? I put the case number, her
That's
name, date
perfect.
of birth, my initials, the time.
That looks good to me.
Okay.
So I was instructed to take your phone as well, so that'll be in our custody. I'm not sure if they will be writing a search warrant on that, so just wanted to let you know that will be in your property.
Were any of the, because like say when I was doing CPR, there were several other witnesses around after the collision. Did any of those guys stick around and give
I don't know.
statements?
I don't know. I believe so. Somebody made mention of a video that came out or something shortly thereafter. I don't know. I got called to the scene after.
Yeah, as a DRE.
After, as a traffic investigator, yeah. So yeah, I was a while before I got there. So a lot of those loose ends, I think the other traffic investigators kind of wrapped up. I'm just not privy to those just because I wasn't there for too long. Hey, how you doing? So she was involved with the motor vehicle crash. But she was cleared at the jail. She also is a trooper, so whatever accommodations you guys can make for that.
The suspect still hasn't been actively charged. This suspect seemed to have no guilt for what she'd done. And this next criminal is equally ruthless. Ruthless mass shooter. Our next case begins on the 4th of February 2025. Police rush to the scene of a mass shooting. The emergency services coordinate with one another, first to take care of the victims before hunting down the suspect himself in a tense race against time.
We've been shot at TDC Albany 1.
Okay, where's the shooter?
Shooter is still inside the building. I've been shot on my neck, and my one body is on the floor.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Put your hands in the car right now.
Do not move.
Suspect description at all. Okay. Go ahead and get him out.
Hey, keep your hands above your head. Okay.
Are there any firearms in the car? Any firearms? Hey, we have an active shooter going on in this building. We need to make sure you're not involved.
Yeah, this KDC.
Hey, go ahead and step out. What you're doing.
Don't move. Turn your car off. Why? Nobody's allowed to leave the premises yet. There's a shooter. If we have to
leave him.
I said stay here. I have to figure out who the shooter is before you can leave. Do you understand? Chill out.
Do you have a badge?
Yeah.
The cops are searching everyone to determine who the shooter is. They're taking a no-nonsense approach. However, eyewitnesses tell the cops that the shooter has left.
Walk back to these trailers right here and hide behind these trailers, okay? Stay in a group. No, stay in the car. Stay behind the trailers, okay? You see the guy? Where? He just walked where? Okay, they said the suspect walked through here. Where? He walked out when? Hey, he said he walked out over here. What jacket? Black jacket, what?
Not jacket, just like only shot.
Wool shirt?
Yeah.
Short sleeve? Just short sleeve.
Just like
He walked like this way. Two black.
Put in the here, back, here.
He had a
And
back?
Back on inside
Oh,
the
back
jacket.
inside the jacket.
Yeah.
And he went down this way.
Yeah.
Police coming. Yeah, this one car. Police
No
coming.
gap.
Yeah,
No
this one.
gap.
Whoa, yeah.
And he ran this way.
And then
Okay.
you have-
Hey, we have workers on scene saying 2 male black. One's wearing a black sweatshirt. He has a book bag underneath. Fled south from the building.
Nobody, please. Line 17, we haven't checked yet.
I'm going to be at line 17 checking. One of them told me that's where the victims are.
Victims, yes.
I was advised of a victim near line 17. I'm going to be looking full text.
Show me your hands! Hands up! Stay there! Keep your hands there! Go around with
Yes, sir.
Hey, we got a witness saying 3 people shot in the front. Still looking.
Do you want him outside? Yes. Another one?
Side of the building.
Where are you shot? Where are you shot? Please, hold. Just shot in the ankle?
Check his neck.
Medics need to come in. Anywhere else was he shot? The arm and the neck?
Arm and neck.
Sir, do you have a tourniquet for his arm?
I do not have it on me.
Okay.
Elsewhere, the cops try to deal with the injuries while they search through the building. The medical team is on their way. It's time to take witness statements. This particular eyewitness, whose story had to be translated, is absolutely crucial to the cops' investigation. They're getting closer to finding who the shooter is.
Is anybody else hurt or shot? Anybody else?
No one is here.
No? Okay.
Are you guys on the post right now? So, New Albany, I got my sergeant in here. He's with a victim. He needs 2 more bodies. If you guys are good. Who do I got? Post Franklin County? Hey, hands up! Hands up!
You guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
Did you hear? You know what's going on?
I heard the shots in production.
Okay, okay.
I went down and grabbed my tank, my GR, and I noticed there was a guy in the office laying down.
Okay, which office?
Downstairs, production office down by the tanks. In the QA office, there's a dead body there.
Okay.
He's down, but I don't know if he's dead.
Everybody good in here?
Yeah, we're good.
Is there anyone else in these doors here?
No.
I'm going to have you stand up and you're going to go over with these guys here, okay? Okay. Thank you.
You guys all right?
Yeah.
All right.
This is the first time I've ever experienced this. So it's like,
Yeah, I got you. Tell me what you saw.
I just heard gunshots and I seen people running in production.
Pretty much just running. I saw people running,
Static.
trying to figure out what
Static.
happened.
I didn't hear a shot. I just seen the guys running, static, scrambling. Yeah, I mean,
What language?
Nepali.
Nepali?
Yeah.
You speak any English?
Little.
A little? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you ask her, did you see anybody shooting?
मैले चलाइराखेको चाहिँ देखिनँ होइन म लाइनमा काम गर्दै गरेको ठाउँमा
Okay, ma'am, I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm not asking her, so don't translate, please. So she said that she saw the shooter, who was a black man.
Rich Foster's the name I got.
Kind of tall?
There was a guy that I just got.
Might be employed there, okay. What she says, did she say tall? How tall?
just like this him
Same height?
yeah
Okay. So, black male, possibly employed there, about 6 foot. Any other descriptors? Facial hair, clothing? Do you know his name?
I don't know name.
No name?
No
Okay,
name, but
okay.
maybe same time hired this guy also.
Age?
Is 45, 50.
45 to 50?
Yeah.
Hey, she saw the shooter. Saw the shooting. Okay. She doesn't know the name, but they're saying security. She thinks he's in QA. He was because she saw him walk in, kind of smelled alcohol. Supervisor saw him.
I supervisor inside.
Yep.
Inside the room. I say supervisor just like this. This guy. And I saw
guys,
Tom.
black male, a hoodie and a bag so far.
Yeah.
I'm working through it, but
That person just pointed towards me and he just walked in.
okay. You smelled alcohol on him, and he pointed towards you. Is that correct?
Not the alcohol, but he smelled
Okay, so he pointed towards you, then what?
After that, I looked at my supervisor. My supervisor was facing towards me, and through the mirror, I told my supervisor that this person is or he's talking, and he's also not wearing any helmet.
Okay, what's next?
I was calling the paramedic when I heard the shooting, and everyone just started to run away. And one of my colleagues told me that that person, he was literally operator, and I usually
She's a what operator?
The object into the material operator.
Okay, she was pulling some material out?
Yes, pulling from pallet.
She said she was pulling some material out and then she heard shooting, is that what it was?
Yes.
Who told her that the guy who looked like he was on marijuana was shooting?
Lane 17 and lane 7, they are both attached to each other. So when that shooter shot for the fourth time, there were like two persons, Ram Mainali and the Til, the brother who was just right beside me. Those were the person who told me.
Who was the name? Sorry.
Ram Mainali.
And that was the person that told her that guy was shooting?
Yes. He started shouting that that person is shooting a person and he killed someone, and he asked me to run away from the area.
Any other details you can think of?
So that is all I witnessed, and I told you everything that I saw. The other guy was working in the same lane when it happened. So he was the one who saw him shooting the person, and the person was shot. So he saw more clear than me.
Out where my victims were, when I looked down, there was a bullet on that side. So I'm on this
when we broke off,
when we broke off and I took those two people out,
yeah.
I went out to a guy that had a neck shot and an arm shot and an ankle shot. A separate guy had two victims. Okay. Neck and arm and then an ankle. Okay. And so Sarge wanted me to stay out there with them because I had like 30 employees out there.
Yeah.
And then there was a bullet sitting right by my feet. So we need to get that as well. There was a bullet right by my feet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
BCI
then I already documented where they all went and all that. And then I brought the people around and then I got the gun from in here and brought it around.
So the gun was in here?
Yeah, this is where they wrestled him.
If I have any officers, they're not doing anything.
Huh?
You took on video, they should show up.
Yeah, you'd think. They said.
If you two want to go return, are you guys holding this or anything or what?
No, we got plenty of guys out here.
Okay. Do you want to? All right.
What do you want to see?
S11 command.
Yeah, because there's blood.
4 developing units here. 2 are holding it.
The cops think they found the suspect who's trying to drive away in a hurry. However, it's just an innocent bystander, and the search continues through the building.
Police department! Hey! Put your hands up! Hands up! Más arriba! Stay! Espanol? Espanol?
Oh, no.
No? Nepal? Okay, stay here.
Okay.
Okay?
Stay in the car, okay?
There's a shooter.
Okay.
Stay.
Any guns? No. Okay. Stay in the car.
No. Where's that? Right here where these orange pilings are. You go right around the corner to your right. There's a big cement smoking area.
Behind the gate?
Right there.
Behind the gate?
Yeah.
Okay.
The gate is open and you go right around that corner.
Okay. There it is, the smoking area.
Hard corner cover.
Okay. Corner right. Clear.
Hey, show me your hands.
Hands! Walk towards me! Hands up!
Hands up!
Okay.
Come here!
Hey!
Hands
Come
up.
here! Do you know there's a shooter?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are here.
Don't be walking around. Do you understand? Where's your car? Okay. When I tell you to, go back to your car. Okay? Stay right here. Keep your hands up. Okay?
So our manager, he called us and we are trying, he's just coming from the home, you know.
Okay.
So he's on the call too.
What time's your shift start?
We are the second shift coordinator.
You're the second shift coordinator? Where were you at when the shooting happened?
By the cafeteria.
Were you inside?
No, by the cafeteria, by our desk, computer.
Did you see anything?
No.
Are we able to get the drone up to the north side of the building? I assume you want him at
All right, it's clear.
Everybody come to me, please.
IDs? IDs? Okay. Go over there, okay? Hey guys, over here on the sidewalk, right?
Eventually, the suspect was found at his own home and was arrested with the use of a taser. It's unclear what he was charged with. This suspect tried to attack his place of employment, but it's the suspect's family who are in the firing line in this next case. Executed family. This case starts on an undisclosed date. Emergency services receive a haunting call when a 16-year-old reveals that he's killed his entire family. The first responders take his statement and then move in on the suspect, discovering that everything he said was true. First, you'll hear the call itself, where the killer explains things in detail. Then you'll see the eventual arrest.
County 911, where's your emergency? Lieutenant 911 caller, can you hear me?
Hi, miss. I just wanted to call you, tell you that I killed my parents.
I'm sorry?
Well, I wanted to call you and tell you that I killed my parents, my whole family. This is like something to control me.
Sir, can I get your name?
If you can hear me, I just want to help you. Can you hear me?
Yes, miss.
Is this... You called 911 and said you killed your family. Is that true? Where are you at right now?
I'm in the kitchen.
Okay, how did you kill them?
With a pistol.
Where are they at?
They're laying in the ground dead.
They're laying in the ground?
Yeah.
Who did you kill?
I killed my whole parents.
Your parents and who else? I'm here with you. Just talk to me, okay?
My whole family.
Your mom and dad?
Yeah.
Who else?
My brothers.
How many brothers do you have?
2.
Okay. When did this happen?
It just happened.
How long ago? Like 5 minutes ago? 3 minutes ago?
Like 10 minutes ago.
What are you wearing?
Shorts and a t-shirt.
You said red shorts?
No, I'm saying I'm wearing gray shorts.
Gray shorts and a t-shirt? Okay. What made you do this?
I don't know, something bad spirit possessed me.
You said something what?
Something bad possessed me.
Has this happened to you before where you've wanted to kill somebody?
No. It's been possessed me sometimes, and I don't know, it just happened.
And you said they're outside laying in the ground?
Yeah, they're laying in the ground inside the house.
They're inside the house?
Yeah, laying in the ground.
Okay, where's the gun?
I don't know, it just disappeared.
It disappeared?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it a shotgun or a handgun?
It was a handgun.
And you don't have anything in your hands right now?
No.
Okay, I'm sending deputies to talk to you, okay? What's your dad's name?
Leonardo.
Leonardo?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know a phone number for either one of them?
I know a phone number?
Yeah.
211
No.
54.
You don't know?
I'll leave it.
Who are you talking to?
The Super 8 parking lot, Robertson, 067.
I'm here.
Who are you talking to?
I'm not talking to no one, it's just my parents' dad.
Who is that in the background?
I think that's my dad.
What is he doing?
He's gargling.
He's gargling?
Yeah.
You said he's gargling in the background?
Yeah.
Are you willing to help him right now?
No.
So is there 4 people dead?
Yes.
Where did you shoot them at?
In the head?
All 4 of them?
Yeah.
I still have deputies coming to talk to you, okay? Are you still inside?
Yes, miss.
Yeah, are you still unarmed?
The caller tries to keep the killer on the phone so that he doesn't attempt to escape. He's informed that he should leave the gun inside, but the caller is ensuring that the cops remain safe.
You're what?
Still harmless.
No, where's the gun?
Gun's right here, miss.
You have it in your hand?
No, it's right here.
Okay. So my deputies are going to get there, and for your safety, can you go outside with nothing in your hands?
What do I do with the gun? Do I take it to them?
No, I want you to leave it. I do not want you to take the gun outside to them. I want you to leave the gun inside, okay?
Can I at least just throw it to the floor? Give it to them.
No, I don't want you to have it in your hands at all. I want to keep you safe, okay? Do you know how to unload it?
Yeah, sure, it's unloaded there.
It's unloaded?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there somewhere you can go outside?
I'll go outside right now, man.
What's on you? Come over here. Come over here. Step over here, guys. Step over here. Come on, put your hands behind your back. Sure. I'll take your bird. Let me see. I got your bird. I got him. I got him. I got him. Sure. I got his bird. Put your hands behind your back.
Sure, stop moving. Okay, I got him.
Don't lose him. I got him on my hand. You lose him.
I got him, Chris.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the unit.
The cops instantly arrest the suspect, who's distraught. They place him in the car, and he doesn't resist.
Baby, don't lose him, baby. You want it here? Got nothing on you? No.
Okay.
Your name's Leonardo? Diego? Diego Leyva? Okay. How old are you, Diego? 16. You're 16?
Yes.
Alright, my name's Chris.
Chris.
Double lock these.
Sheriff's office! Anybody inside making presence now? Do it now!
I got blood on the floor.
Come on, come on. Watch your step, watch your step.
That long hallway.
Hold right there. Hold right there, hold it. Sterling, take this one from me.
Yep.
Gotcha.
There's a long hallway.
Hold it back here. Okay, got a hallway to your left with four doors. Three are open.
Yeah, I'm right. Right. Cool. Ready? Yeah. Oh, 3 people, 4 people.
I'm on you. Yeah, I'm on you.
You want more?
I'm with you.
The cops move through the residency looking for the victims and securing the perimeter. They're having to step around the bodies while they continue their search.
Sheriff's office.
Put secondaries. Secondary on that.
I have one more.
I'll go with Burbank.
Oh yeah, one more over here.
Hold on, we need to get into here.
I don't know how we're gonna get without moving him.
We have to.
Quick secondaries, please.
Do you want us to push through this, Kyle? Because this is still unknown.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Alright. Open. Good. Sheriff's office.
You wanna go with him so I can clear that other room? He's got another door. I got you.
Yeah, he's still with him. Oh, he's in Burbank's unit now.
He's gonna move her in just a second.
Yeah.
So, juvenile.
Yeah, he's 16. His name's Diego. It's not going to be that Leonardo there.
The 1080.
Leonardo was the dad.
Just so we know.
Just leave it there.
I wanted to get the make Ruger P95.
Since this is yours, just stay right here so that doesn't disappear.
Cool.
The suspect, Diego, starts to act up, banging on the window. He asks bizarre questions and now seems cold to what he's done. He's prepared to be taken to jail after his own injuries are looked over.
Sir, stop banging on the window. Stop banging on the window. Yeah, he keeps just asking for his birdies. Hit the window a few times with his head.
Center for the company, one Viola.
I'm pretty sure he just laid down now.
Look at me, Diego. Thank you. Go ahead and look straight. Look at that unit. Thank you. Yeah, he got it. Hold it. Do not let it
The suspect was charged with multiple counts of murder. This suspect killed their own parents and brothers, but it's a grandson that attacks his granddad in the next case. Grandson's deadly claim. Our next case begins on the 13th of March 2021. Police are called to a residency where a stabbing has apparently occurred. When they arrive, they find that a grandson has stabbed his own grandfather multiple times, leaving him for dead. The suspect is acting very erratically upon the police's arrival, with the cops having to navigate this terrible situation like true professionals.
All right. Come on here. Do me a favor. Just hang out right here while I see if I can find a pulse on him.
You mind if I take a shower?
Not yet. All right, let me get some information from you. Are you injured? No, don't go back in there. Are you injured at all? Are you injured? No. 54.
The cops are able to confirm the death of the victim and close down the perimeter. Then they want to interview the suspect, who claims he was smoking narcotics, which made him commit the murder.
You guys cancel. He's confirmed. Yeah. All right, you can't go back inside this tape, okay? Where's his son at? You know? Where's Junior? You know where Junior is? Okay. There's nobody else in the house but just the dog now, right? Yes? Are you alright? Yeah. Okay. He's got blood all over his hands. So, I don't know how you want to write a statement.
He can write it and we'll peel the paper. Make sure he presses hard so it goes in the carbon slip.
Okay.
Blake told me last time. Alright. Yes, sir. Hang on, sir. Good, hang on. Hang on. I'll be right with you.
What's up?
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing alright.
Okay.
Needed facts would be great.
Okay. Can you write a statement for me?
Not right now.
Okay. All right.
We already get an account of what happened, or?
Yeah, we got a verbal. Walk me through over time. So you guys are on the front porch. And then what happened?
I was sitting there smoking some weed I got from right here down the road, and all I do is smoke. Right, I stopped. I've been clean for like 3 months now, 2 months now, something like that. I don't remember. And I told myself I wasn't gonna smoke, but my pop said it's cool as long as I stay away from all the other you know what I mean? And I was smoking, and that's all I was smoking. The motherfuckers had to put something in it, 'cause it made me feel weird. And then that was it. I was sat at the table and lunged at me with a knife right there. It's laying on the table. It's like a steak knife or something.
This happened inside?
Yes.
Okay.
The suspect is offered medical attention, but he first denies it before finally accepting it. The suspect's behavior is totally bizarre.
I mean, they're right down the road, so it's not a big deal. They can come at least check your vitals. You said something's not right, and you think something was in your... I don't want to not give you medical attention if you think something's wrong.
Yes, I need medical attention. Yeah, like now.
Okay. Calm down. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, come up this way. Keep going.
Just hang out there, bud, on the tailgate. He's going to lower that right there, and you can have a seat in your lap.
Hang on, I'm going to drop in the tailgate.
Man, I need a shower, like ASAP with a clean.
Okay. No.
Go ahead and do that.
You ain't got any weapons on you or anything, right?
Yeah.
Hang on, don't move. So the axe on. Viking.
You can use the view and just get a couple...
Well, I'm going to pat him down real quick. Hey!
Hey, don't do that, buddy.
Don't do that.
That's not good. Don't do that.
You're going to keep acting like that. It's going to get bad. Okay? Sit up. You said you were armed. What are you armed with? What do you have on you?
What do you got on you? Turn and place him against the car. We're not going to keep playing this game if we're going to have some issues.
Hands there.
Get this, grab it, and yeah. Let's get this video going.
Have any?
So you have anything or no?
No, not weapon-wise.
Nothing. Okay, just making sure.
All right, EMS is on their way. Okay?
The suspect pulls human ears from his pockets in a shocking display of cruelty.
Where's Junior?
Ronnie Jr. right here.
Ronnie. Okay, what is... What is that?
Those are ears.
Those are ears. Can you hold those out for me? All right. So I'll take these from you. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Got it. Let me grab a paper bag. I'll grab it. You got it. Stand by.
So where's Ronnie Jr. at? Is he inside? Is there somebody else inside? Hey, Sarge. We're going to need ACO. Oh. Probably going to need ACO.
Suddenly, the suspect starts attacking the cops, leading to them having to use a taser. It's difficult to bring him under control, with the suspect obviously still impacted by the narcotics.
Hey! Motherfucker! Get down! Taser, man! You son of a... No. Taser. Get on! He's trying to get a gun. Have it? No. Okay. Taser. 33 traffic light. We're fighting them. Stay down. Grab the hand. He's trying to get up. Get him down. Pull his legs out. Easy. Get the other hand and get it back to around behind. Have it. Stop. Slow down. Easy. Slow down. It's back here. Okay. Put your hands behind your back. You want leg arms? Yeah. Put your head behind your back. Hey, wake up. You awake? Oh, he's awake.
You off of him?
He's awake. You all right? He's kicking his legs. Yeah, he's breathing. All right. He's breathing.
It's all real fun.
Chill out, man. Just relax.
Relax and breathe. Relax and breathe.
With backup on the scene, control has been returned. The police can now search through the house while the suspect is left on the ground outside.
Well, let me maybe light the seat up here.
There's a shoe over there.
Slide under the truck.
It's over.
Oh, I guess that's his stuff.
Breathe. Is the other brother 7 too?
We don't know. The dog inside. But, so, I thought this guy had ears. And when I asked him where Junior was, because that's Senior on the porch, look, he pulled these out of the front. He goes, there's Junior.
Yeah, 2 ears.
His ears. So I wonder if Junior's in there.
Yeah.
There's a big pit bull in there.
Yeah.
And the pit bull's already got a hold of Dad and ripped all this off.
Where's that?
On the front porch. He's 7.
So that's Junior.
That's what he said. That's Junior.
Oh yeah. I want to make sure. Yeah, no, we're live.
He says that's Junior right there.
That's Junior. He pulls out his ears and says that's Junior. Pulled those out of his pocket and said, "Here's Junior."
Is this the victim?
No, this is one of the victims.
Possibly. That's what I'm worried. So Senior. So that's what we do. So Senior's on the front porch.
We think there's another one in the house.
There has to be another one in the house. Has he got his ears? I asked. I didn't see. I mean, obviously. Yeah.
Take 2 of you. 2. No, take 3 of y'all. Go through that house, please.
Yeah.
Just make sure we'll be happy.
Triggers. He does not have ears. They were cut off. Who's got lethal?
I got lethal.
Sheriff's office!
Sheriff's office. Anybody in there by sight or sound? Sheriff's office. Sheriff's office. Stop it. Knock it off. He's scared.
The suspect was charged with battery on an officer, resisting arrest with violence, and second-degree murder. In this case, the suspect killed his own granddad, but in our next case, it's the murderer's whole family who are ambushed. Martin Muniz. Our next case begins on the 13th of January 2023. Police in Ohio are confronted with Martin Muniz, a man who hunted down and savagely killed a family. While they were originally investigating the suspect for a different case, they realized that he was also linked to the murder in a case that had never been closed. However, the case went cold again before Martin would commit yet another series of murders. This time, the suspect handed himself in to police in a surprising move.
I'm serious, I'm not crazy. And you could go to the address and verify. The address is 3719 Mac Court. But I want you to handcuff me first.
All right, let me pull up really quick.
Okay.
What's going on, dude? What the dude? Hold on, I got us. Get out, cuffs. Turn your camera on. 2 Florida radio.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can put us up, or clear us off of this assignment. No cause. And put us out at 44 on Clark with a male. He approached our vehicle and said that he just did something bad, and he's going to give us an address on Mac Court as to what he did and where it's at. 3719 Mac Court. He said that he killed 5 people.
Hey, you guys identify real fast.
You got an ID on you?
The police also received a separate call from Martin's ex-partner, who reveals that she was also told that the murder had been committed. Supposedly, Martin had killed his own family.
I got a phone call from my ex-boyfriend that he just killed his whole family, and his mother's on his way there to the house.
Okay, what's the address?
3719 Mac Court.
3719 Mac Court.
3719 Mac Court.
Is that a single, double, one apartment?
I think it's a single. It's a house. And the one he said he killed was his sister, brother-in-law, 2 kids, and his sister's father.
Okay, ma'am, hold on 1 second. He said he texted you this?
No, he called me to tell me that.
You think he's serious?
When the first time he called, he was crying and told me that he loved me, that he's always going to love me, and he's never going to see me again, and he was very highly upset and then hung up. When I called him back several times, he refused to answer.
Okay, can you name out the people again you said who he said he killed?
It's a sister. Her name is Angelique. The husband, Tone. 2 kids. 1 17, I think the other little girl 6. And the father, his name is Angel.
All right, what's your ex-boyfriend's name?
His name is Martin, Martin, Muniz, Muniz.
What's his date of birth?
11/24/71.
Is he black, white, Hispanic?
He's Hispanic. I know he's walking right now, because when he FaceTimed me, he was walking.
You know he's wearing?
And I know the mom and the grandmother are on the way to the house.
His mother?
Her mother. What? It's their mother, yeah.
His ex-boyfriend's mother?
Yes.
You know her name? You said he's known to have what kind of disorder?
He's bipolar. He has bipolar issues.
Do we know anything else?
No, he's been in prison before. He's been there a total of 21 years of break, but it was never for murder. It's always been drug charges.
So he called upset and crying?
Yeah, the first time he did. The second time when we talked on FaceTime, he seemed he seemed more calm, but he just kept saying over and over because I did it.
So when he called back, he seemed calm?
Yeah, but he kept saying, I killed them all.
Okay.
The cops are able to confirm that the story they have been told is real, with 5 victims found. All of them had been shot in the head. All but an 8-year-old survived the ordeal.
Hey, Sarge, given permission to go inside his...
Husband. Have you tried to call her?
I called all of them. No one's answering.
Hey, not yourself going.
Her car's not
We're
here.
supposed to be upstairs, though.
Hey, we don't need permission.
Hello?
We had 2 emails
Hey, we don't need permission.
en route to the location. I wasn't notified of anyone being inside.
Cleveland Police!
You're not enough to know if you can get anyone.
I don't know. I was just waiting for the phone. I found a cop. I haven't had the cops come, so I don't know. They're going in and out.
Cleveland Police! Somebody's on the bed.
Someone's moving too.
Oh, no, it's real. Get EMS rolling.
Radio.
You got 1 female on the ground.
At the station, the suspect is interviewed. He plays the victim, suggesting he committed the murder because he was pushed to his limit and was not respected.
Detective Schultz and I, Chuck and I, were really not too up to speed on what all is taking place here this evening. Well, I tried to kill my sister's whole family, but 2 of them got lucky and lived. 2 of them got lucky and lived. The other 3 didn't. What prompted that? Just the way people treat me. Okay. You know, I came home from prison. I didn't bother nobody. I tried to get a job. They're gonna tell you when they scrambled through my tablet. I was on deed. I did job interviews. I went to Catholic churches. Just couldn't get a job. And then they make food, but they eat it all. So by the time I get to it, there's nothing to eat. And all they tell me is that's my business. Okay. So I let that go on for months. You know, I got blisters on my feet from walking 11 miles trying to get a job, but you guys got 2 cars and you can't drive me? Sure. So I killed them. So how long have you been living at the house on that? Couple of months. Couple months. And again, I don't know anything about your history, Mr. Muniz. How long have you been out of prison? 4 years. 4 years? Okay.
Have you been staying at your sister's the whole time?
No, I've been to Texas, I've been to Jersey, I've been to Illinois, here. So, Mr. Muniz, can you walk us through the events of this evening, how it transpired? Or? No, I came upstairs to eat, and I asked my sister's dad, no, I'm lying. I asked Jaden, her son, I said, yo, where is the rest of the food at? He said, no, it's gone. I'm like, what you mean it's gone? I didn't even eat yet. So he was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. So I said, okay, well, where's my sister at? So I asked my sister, I said, where's the food at? She said, I don't know. Why are you asking me? I said, okay. I said, yo, I didn't eat. We're gonna have a problem. Nobody said nothing. So, they had to go. What happened when you left the house? Do you recall where you went? I don't know, man. I just wanted a gun in my hand. Sure. Do you any idea where you put that? No. Not certain.
Did you take it out of the house with you?
Yeah, it was on me. I don't know where I put it at. I had to put it somewhere.
But you left the house with the gun?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna leave it there. This ain't the first time I'm killing somebody. I got caught with the first gun on the first body. They just couldn't prove it was me. Where was that at? New Jersey. I gave the guy's name is Jamie Molina. I killed him on October 13, 2013, Northgate Park, broad daylight.
Why'd you do that?
He robbed me. What was his name? Jamie Molina.
The cops are finally given the answers to other cases they've been investigating, with Martin confirming that he also committed the previous murders that they had linked him to.
So, I don't know, I guess they was looking for somebody, I don't know. December 13th was Friday of 2013, and there was 3 kids throwing snowballs at a police car. So, and I had drugs on me. I was gonna pay them $500 each to stop so I could get the hell away. Well, that didn't work. The guy's name was Chief John B. Shaw. He pulled the van over, you know, yanked me out the van. I had the gun that I killed Jamie on me. And I told him I had it on me. You know, they slammed me around and all that kind of extra. And when I went to court, it was supposed to be 51 years and 9 months. Well, I know that the judge was a family court judge, so I plead on it. And I told her my mother had lung cancer. So she told me, well, what do you want to do? I said, I'll cop out to a certain person's charge for the gun, a 5 with a 5 right now, and you can send me down the street. And that's what she did. Before I came home, homicide came to see me. 2 of them. Some lady and a bald-headed guy. And they was asking questions about Jamie. Because I guess they ran ballistics on the pistol. So, during their questioning, I kept asking them, are you charging me with murder or homicide or anything like that? And they kept saying no. I asked them 3 times. After the 3rd time, I said, I don't want to talk no more. And I told the police, you could get me out of here. I don't know what you want to do with them. They didn't catch me. This one right here, I don't feel like running. I don't feel like going through difficulty. So I figure I just kill her whole family, tell you guys come get me and go back home. So you guys are making it harder than it needs to be. All you have to do is say I'm guilty on the paper. That's it.
We're not trying to make it complicated.
Well, they are. You know how many people was on that street? Then you got...
No, we weren't over there, so we had no idea. To be
you know what I find amazing is, if I'm in a police car and you have people walking up there that I guess they feel some type of way that I killed them. If you're really gonna do something to me, why are you standing in front of the cops? Why not just wait till the police car starts moving and shoot at it? So you want to be seen. And this is why I can't live with. People on the streets are stupid.
The conversation has come to an end. The cops have heard enough. He's cuffed and moved from the room.
Nah, man, when they're gonna send me to the county, man? So I can get this trip started, man.
I'll go find out. Hopefully, pretty soon. Give me your key. Grab his jacket. And you got the cuffs? Yeah.
Martin was charged with multiple counts of murder and was charged with life, avoiding the death sentence. This was not an act of random murder, but in our final case, the killer was simply seeing what the crime felt like with no personal link to the victim. Brian Cohey. Our final case begins on the 28th of February 2021. Police are investigating a bizarre series of events where a car is found in a body of water and a homeless man is discovered murdered and chopped up. When a mother calls 911 after finding a head in her son's room. The son in question is Brian Cohey, who committed murder to see what it felt like. The cops make the awful discovery of multiple body parts with limbs scattered around.
Yeah. Because there's an arm. Hey. There's an arm, there's another arm.
Okay, hold on. Do some pictures. Start right now.
There's another one.
I don't have a clue. Okay.
This is like something out of TV.
Yeah.
just having a discussion with the deputy chief about how these kids don't have any remorse. Right, here's a leg. So that could be the upper arm or a leg.
Well, there's 3. There, and there.
Pieces down there, I mean.
A patrol guy to yellow tape it and then hold it, because the potential is that there's a secondary by the boat launch.
Yeah, I would think so.
Well, we can run out there and look at that, and then if you guys, we can just ask for a...
I'm switching to primary, hold on.
But if we can get the lab out here, that would be the best thing.
Yeah, get forensics out here.
The cops deal with the car, which had been found in the water. Brian's mother has been informed about her vehicle and is on the scene. They're in good humor because they do not know the extent of what's happened.
Oh, goodness. Let me see if I can text it.
I did not know that.
How do we call a tow for that? I don't know, because he'd have to get in the water. Yeah.
I called Black's Towing, and they want me to text them a photo of the car because they think they might be able to pull it out.
Okay. So you're already in contact with them?
Yeah, but I only have like 10% battery left on my phone, and now he wants me to text him a photo of the car, and I'm like, oh, good Lord.
I can take one and text it to him for you if you'd like.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Thank you. I'm gonna get back in the car. It's rather cold out here.
Good idea.
Yeah, so our dispatch is making a couple calls too.
Can he, if it's going to stay there for the next few hours, and his dad has a Ford F-250 pickup truck, and his dad's willing to wade into the water, can we try and pull it out tomorrow?
Yeah, and what we're working on is more than likely, from what it sounds like, if somebody has to go in the water, it'll more than likely be tomorrow to get it out. I'm not going to tell you guys you can't get your own car out of here any which way you want. Might just risk his injury, of course, or somebody gets in that river and isn't able to get out. We've got a whole other issue, but the car's not going anywhere.
Okay. All right. Like, it's not going to, like, all of a sudden
get somebody out of here. If it doesn't, we know which way it's going.
Yeah, right. That's true.
You know, do any more damage than what's already done. So,
okay.
I think our
teenagers.
I think our feedback that we're getting is if somebody does have to go in the water, it won't happen until tomorrow, just because it's daylight out, and we'll be able to get a lot more resources out here, just for safety. Safety issues, of course. So,
all right. That's probably Black's calling that.
The family is in complete shock about what's happened. Brian seems completely unbothered by what he's done, chillingly explaining his crimes.
How much? Cooperate. I am going to cooperate.
Okay, so parents have some concerns of some stuff they may have found in your room?
Yeah, I believe so.
And what would it be?
A human head and hands.
Like, for real human head and hands?
Yes.
From?
That fellow who went missing recently.
Which fellow was that?
Warren Brown.
Warren Brown? When did he go missing?
The night of the 27th.
The night of the 27th? Okay, and how did you end up with him?
I murdered him.
With what?
A knife.
Brian's father, who has given a statement on what he found in the car, takes matters into his own hands and helps the police as much as he can.
He left Friday night, late in the morning. Our phone rings at my house. Dad, this is Brian. My son Brian. Same name, same birthday, January 10th. My firstborn. My car's stuck in the river. Wait, what? So we go there and he gives us a song and dance how it was a full moon, he wanted to pull down to the water. And next thing you know, since the one-wheel drive, we tried to put it in reverse, and the car started sliding, and next thing you know, he ended up in the river. So we get there to pick him up. We call the police at 2 o'clock in the morning. My son put his car in the river. So they called a tow truck company. We called 4 tow truck companies. Couldn't get the car out of the river.
Where's the car?
Blood all over the bumper.
Where is the car?
So we towed it to Scotty's to have it, see if they could fix it. So I called Scotty's and said, don't touch it.
Okay.
I already called him and said, don't touch it.
Nothing was taken out of the vehicle.
Yes,
you know.
I did. Yes.
What did you take out of the vehicle?
I cleaned it up. Bottles, everything, incriminating
Do you know
stuff.
where that stuff is?
Yes, it's all at the house.
It's all at the house.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
in a bag.
No, I didn't know this had happened first. So I'm thinking I'm going to get Brian's car cleaned out. We're going to get it all fixed up.
Right.
Call Scotty's. They're going to start it up.
Right.
But then things started unfolding.
Okay.
We saw blood on the bumper. We asked Brian, Brian, what's this from? Oh, I think I cut my finger.
Okay.
What else has got on? I found a wallet. So I'm going through the car this morning. Okay. And there's a wallet in the car. And I'm like, Brian, whose wallet? Oh, I found it at the boat ramp.
And where were you going through the car this morning?
Because it was at my house.
Okay.
We towed it to my house.
Oh, so now it's at your house.
It's at my house.
It's not at Scotty's anymore.
No. When I found out I couldn't start it, I called the tow truck company, and they towed it to Scotty's this morning.
Oh, it just
so they just got it.
Okay.
Car was towed there, and I'm like, well, I started pulling out bottles, this, and I'm like, Brian, why is there a knife in your glove box? Dad, I don't feel safe.
Okay. So you touched the knife?
Oh, absolutely. But the knife was underwater. The car was underwater.
Right, okay.
So I pulled everything out of the car.
Okay. And all of that stuff is in your garage?
All the
right
stuff's at my house.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I was pulling it out, I'm like, what the fuck?
So he had the car at his house this morning. He took out knife, a bunch of stuff.
Who's?
Brian Sr. His house. I have the
Hold on one
address.
second. Go ahead. I copy.
So I told him we'd hang tight until investigations came, and then he can take them there where all the items are.
Go ahead.
Brian's family are interviewed about his behavior and erratic actions. They have consistently tried to get help for their son, but even therapy didn't help.
Tell me about Brian. Does he have any kind of mental issues or disabilities?
At 5, we were told he had ADHD. Okay. So we put him on ADHD medicine. He detected it during the summer or weekends only when he was in school.
Okay.
In middle school, he started exhibiting antisocial behavior.
Okay.
Just saying things to get kids riled up and thinking it was funny.
Okay.
And the doctor had said, yes, he's ADHD. Yes, he's autistic. Yes, he's this. Oh, and there's some indications that he should get further testing because of potential psychosis.
Okay.
And I asked about referrals and called, and nobody in town would see them.
Okay.
The only place to go was Denver. And I was like, how am I supposed to just take him to Denver? And so we got him involved with, and she worked with him for about a year, and then COVID hit. And so she couldn't do sessions anymore. And they tried to do over the phone sessions, but this is not very effective, beneficial. It's just kind of like we were like, okay, well, he seems to be doing good. You know, he graduated high school. He works at, and he's been working there for a year in August.
Brian's own admission of what happened is detailed, graphic, and soulless. Even the cop is shocked by the way the story is told, with the suspect suggesting he made animalistic noises. However, he does claim he wouldn't kill again.
Okay. So I stabbed him to death. Okay. Then decapitated his head and hands and arms. Okay. I then took the head and put it in my car trunk along with the hands in bags, plastic Ziploc bags. I took it back to my house, cleaned off the knife, tried to hide the head and hands, removed the trash in my car that was stained in blood. And then I tried sleeping. However, I was quite stupid, shall we say, because I decided that's too much evidence. The body needs to be dumped in the river. So I took the body in the trunk, drove it to the Blue Heron drop-off point, and unsuccessfly dumped the body as I parked too low down the ramp. The ramp is mud and dirt, so unless you have four-wheel drive, you're not getting out. And I was able to get out, and my car flooded. Let's see, I killed him just after 11, February 27th, 2021. And then I dumped the body. I tried to dump the body. I'm trying to remember the time exactly. It was 1 a.m.
Okay.
And yeah.
So that sounds fascinating.
What do you want to know?
To start back at the beginning and go slow and tell me as many details as you can remember.
So, because I mean, I'm already going to jail for 15 years probably.
I have no idea.
Because
we're at the beginning.
It's murder. I mean, I'm going to jail for 20 probably. But so I figured, why fight it?
Okay. So what's important to me is to learn as much about you and what you did and as I can.
Well,
as many details as you can give me, the better.
I drive a 2007 Ford 500.
Okay.
And I keep a small 18-inch bat in there for self-defense.
Okay.
And a large kitchen knife in the glove box, both for self-defense. Because I don't really trust anyone, or really any part of this town, so that's why I have both. And let's see, yeah, it was the night of February 27th. It was a full moon, and I figured I could see so well, why not drive out? And I am in a bad state of mind at that time. I have major depressive disorder, so I am not thinking, shall say, positively.
Okay.
The cops also conducted extensive interviews with friends of the victim and those who knew him well.
And if you've ever been downtown, you guys would see him. He
looks
walks
familiar.
Main Street.
Yeah,
he's always.
Brett probably knows him if he's talking to him.
He's always on Main Street, just with his backpack, just walking and coming down to the shop to sit in his chair, pretty much.
How do you know Warren?
I own Monique's Bridal downtown, and I give him a chair to sit and read his books.
Is it a homeless gentleman?
He's not homeless. He stays in a place. He pays for a room every day. He comes back in the shop because we keep his chair inside the shop to deter other people from sitting in it behind my shop. He works for a company that does just like temp agency, and they were the ones that actually contacted me because he's never missed work, and they know that he sits behind my shops.
So every morning it's around 6?
Yeah.
Without fail?
Without fail.
7 days a week?
Yes. He is there every morning.
All by himself?
Yeah.
What raised concern with you today to report him missing?
Because the place People Ready called to see if I had seen him because he didn't show up for work, and he's never once not shown up for work in the 4 years he's been working for them. So I said no, and that I hadn't seen him since Saturday. I don't know, I just have a really bad feeling because it's unlike him. And that's the weird thing is I said, I'll see you tomorrow. He said, I'll be here, I'll see you tomorrow. And then I didn't even think about it when he wasn't there, really.
Does he ever have anybody sit and read with him or
No.
next to him? Has he mentioned talking to anybody?
No.
Brian was charged with first-degree murder. He was given life in prison.